To our first grade winter concert. Yes, yes, yes. Our first graders are very excited to be performing winter-themed music with you all today. They've been working very hard with our K-5 music teacher, Mrs. Marina Brown, who's put on incredible work. And without further ado, I'm going to have Mrs. Brown share more about what they've been working on.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming, parents and families. I'm going to try to make this short because we have a lot of eager first graders ready to perform this morning. This morning's performance, I just wanted to give you a little bit of background regarding how this is connecting to some of our curriculum and music for this year, excuse me, for first grade. So we will be starting, I always like to have our performances, especially with the little guys, as an informant in first and second grade, just to give you an informative glimpse as to what's happening in our classroom each week. So we'll be starting this morning with a vocal exploration. So we'll be reading a story. I'll be reading a story, When Winter Comes. And the students will get their singing voices ready. So we do this every time when they come into the music classroom. And this is to help distinguish the difference between their singing voice and their speaking voice. So developmentally, we're still working on that in first grade. And then that will lead us into an echo song. So you will hear me singing and the children echoing me and copying me. And this is really to work on their pitch and their intonation and to make sure that they're able to match my pitch. And it's still getting us ready and getting our singing voices ready. And then we will continue with our winter-themed repertoire. So you will see, and many of these songs will be familiar to you, but specifically one you'll also notice we'll be starting reading or speaking the words to the song with hand motions, which is something we are still developing in first grade with singing and speaking in time with the correct rhythms and using motions at the same time, and then we'll be singing this song as well. And then we will end with Jingle Bells, because you have to end a winter-themed concert with Jingle Bells. So, thank you very much. We're gonna get the children coming up on stage, and we will get started in just a minute. Thank you. Enjoy. just want to make sure everybody can be seen. So, all right. Good job, everybody. Nice. When Winter Comes by Nancy Van Loan. Where, oh, where do the leaves all go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? The leaves go tumbling down. Snow is their blanket, their bed is the ground. Where, oh, where do the flowers go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? Their petals wilt, but their seeds burrow down to rest underneath the leaves' golden crown. Where, oh, where do the caterpillars go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? Inside their cocoons so tightly wound, waiting for spring to bring green to the ground. Where, oh, where do the songbirds go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? South they fly, warm weather bound, to bask in the sun on the soft, mossy ground. Where, oh, where do the dappled deer go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? Dappled deer wander, making no sound. They rest closely knit under trees in a mound. Where, oh, where do the fish all go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? Deep under they swim when the pond's icebound. In the dark they quietly circle around. Where, oh, where does our little one go when winter comes and the cold winds blow? In a warm, warm bed when winter comes round, listening to the wind with its gusting sound, watching the snow as it falls to the ground, snuggling deep, fast asleep.
Little snowflakes
want another round of applause for our first graders. I'd like to thank the first grade teachers, Mrs. Marina Brown, and our accompanist, Debbie Reese. And we have a very special gift for Mrs. Brown and for Mrs. Reese.
Thank you so much, and really an extra thank you to the first grade teachers for helping out so much and really doing an incredible job with putting all of this together and organizing it with me. So I really appreciate your help. Thank you, first grade teachers, so much. And thank you to my first graders. Great job, boys and girls. Woo! Excellent.
All right, parents, thanks again. We're gonna ask you all to wait and just stay seated for a moment while we have the first graders come off of the stage and walk back to class, just so that the hallways aren't super duper crowded. So first graders, you guys may dismiss, and parents just stay seated for a moment.